Right. It's telling me I'm live.
Right. It's telling me I'm live.
And now cut you out. There we go. How's it going? Okay, so I'm about 10 minutes early. Nothing wrong with being early. Better than being late. I like to be early rather than late. So if anybody thought this was going to be 10:15, I'll just wait a few minutes, see if a few people want to show up. Today is brought to you by Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper. All right, I haven't done one of these. It's got to be at least half a year, I think. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. So I was looking at my videos, and I did one of these exactly a year ago, December 19th. So 2 days short of a year. And it was like a end of 2018 wrap up. There we go. How's the sound? I'm using a different microphone. This is one. I'll just show it quickly here. It's the Samsung G-Track Pro. I'll try not to bump it too much because it's a desktop mic. And there we go. Everybody that's joining, yeah. So couple things today. My title was 2019 end of year Q&A and Joyo Bantamp FireBrand giveaway. So that's the title I put. So yeah, if you haven't seen that yet, go on the community tab on my YouTube channel and just comment on that. There's a post. Actually, I can probably just link it here. Let me grab it. All you got to do is comment on my post. So go here. No, that's not going to work. Where's that link? I'll find it in a minute. So yeah. Hello, everybody that's joining. Oh, that peaked a little bit. I got this amp in, Joyo sent it to me in the fall, and I did a review. It's the FireBrand. So it's like their high gain amp. And I'm giving it away to anybody in the world. All they have to do is comment on my community tab on the post about it. So I'll post the link when I find it here. Where is it? Yeah, I thought, I've got enough amps, and why not give something away that I'm not using? Okay, one sec here. I don't want to see that. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to share a link if I can get back to the window here. So yeah, again, to enter the contest, just go to that link, comment. There's only been like 21 comments, so your odds of winning it are pretty good, really good. So how is everybody doing? Got like 9 people. Hopefully more people show up. If not, you can watch this on the replay. 2019. So I just reached 5 million views yesterday, which is pretty crazy. I think that's pretty crazy for the size of my channel. And last time I checked, I'm about 20 subs away from 10,000 subs. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool milestone too. All right. Let's have a look here. One sec. Okay, so yeah, a couple milestones, which is pretty cool. I'd say in the past 3 months, I've kind of slowed down. I've just been busy, so I haven't made as many videos as I usually do, and I've just spent more time on each video, just making them hopefully a little bit better. But yeah, I haven't really pushed too hard on making too much stuff, but still enjoy it. So like my last video, the one I just did was about building a guitar. That honestly took me like 3 weeks, and the video is the biggest. I think it's the longest video I've ever made, 52 minutes, something like that. So I was happy with that. I spent the extra time, but I think it was worth it. Just flipping here, back and forth. One sec here. Just making sure the stream is good. Okay. This is the first time I've used the live stream since they changed the whole interface. So I think the last time I did one, they still had Hangouts. You could add people. So let's see what we got here. Rocker Robin, Robert Clark, Ernest Onslaught, Zach Thong. Got In the Blues, Shane, Sean, Joey Kelly, BJ Fornash, David Morales, ZD351. Cool. All right. Hello, Dustin. Yeah, the new guitar. I'll grab it right now. It's been great. If you haven't seen my video about this, it shows up very different. The lighting's a bit dark right now, but this is a roasted maple neck, and it's a Player Series Tide Pool Blue. I've got the lights really low right now, but it looks pretty cool. And the pickups are what were they? Twisted Telly pickups. So I'll try to get some close-ups there. My webcam is freaking out because I don't think I have enough light on right now. So I might try to fix that. So this was a full build from start to finish. I bought all the parts, and it's got a Obsidian Wire solderless kit, which is pretty cool. If you've never heard of them, check them out. It's basically the switch and the wiring, and you don't have to know how to solder anything. So it's really quick to put it together. Windows Media Player, hello. Chuck Booth. The Telly build video was great. Thanks. Yeah, the whole point of that video was like I've done other builds in the past. Usually I didn't show every step, and I kind of wish I did. I wish I had, in those videos, but I just wanted to get the video out and I was rushing it. And this one, I just really took the time. I had like 3 hours of footage, so it took me forever to edit that down into chunks. And then I made sure that each part was separate and you could look at the timestamps. And if you just wanted to see one part of it, it'd be really easy to go through that video and use it as a reference. So the video's done okay. Like it's for my channel. My channel's pretty small, right? It's got like almost 2,000 views, which I think over time it'll grow and do a lot better. But yeah. So yeah, end of 2019, I thought I'd just I'm just looking back at the videos I've done in the past year, because it's easy to forget. It's easy to forget or hard to remember what you've done in the past year. I'm just looking right now. I'd say compared to the last couple of years before this year, I haven't done that much new gear. I really focused on just trying to play better in my videos, because a lot of my early videos, I would basically turn on the camera, not even warm up, and just the stuff I was playing, I've looked back at them and it's just crap. It's just like, what was I doing? Should have really taken the time to learn a couple licks, or something that would sound good, because a lot of the comments I used to get early on were practice and learn to play guitar, and I can't really argue those comments because they're totally accurate. So we got a couple more people joining here. Ed, hello. Yeah, and if you're just joining, I mentioned it really early on. I'll mention it a few more times. I'm giving away this amp. Same on both sides. Okay. It's actually not even displayed on here. It's the FireBrand Bantamp. So it's like a hybrid tube amp head. And I did a video on it, and I'll post the link again. I'll post it a few times. Go there. All you have to do is comment on that post on the community tab. And I'm just going to randomly pick somebody on December 31st. And no matter where you live in the world, I don't care. I'll pay for the shipping. I don't do much of this stuff. So yeah, anybody can win that amp. Marsman, hello. Arvon Gaunt, how's it going? Yeah, so I was just saying, I was talking earlier about stuff I've done in the past year. Kind of losing my voice. I've been fighting a cold for a while, so if you hear my voice starting to go, that'll be why. I've been talking too much. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking through my list of videos to see if there's any highlights from the past year. Wrapping up the year, and I haven't done much stuff in the past 2 months at least. Yeah, nothing, you know, I don't know. If anybody has any questions about anything that I've done in any of my videos, or just, in general about YouTube, or, feel free to ask me. I'm an open book. Dustin's asking, can that run on batteries? No, it's got a power supply. It's a D class amp, and it needs, no, it doesn't need, I believe you can run this one. If you just had headphones, it's safe to run it without a cabinet. Shane, I'm pretty sure, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it doesn't need a load going out to a speaker. And I think that's one cool thing about this. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I believe that's the case with these. It's got a tube for the power. Sorry, preamp. 12. Well, yeah, one 12AX7 preamp tube, and then I think it's a solid state power section. I'm really losing my voice. Need more Dr. Pepper. Hello, Hank Hill. Actually, I need a tea. That's what I need. I'm okay. Yeah, Shane's confirming that. Yeah, so that's one thing. So like, I can't even see it. I don't have enough lighting on right now. I'm gonna turn on a couple more lights. One sec here. There we go. Now you can see behind me. Yeah, so like those two amp heads, that's a Vox AC15, that's a Marshall DSL20 HR. You need a cabinet connected. Man, this camera's really freaking out. I wonder how I can fix that. Doesn't like the lighting. They have no, the Vox doesn't have a headphone out. I think the DSL does though, but you can't just run it. All right, let me try to get back up here and see if I missed any questions. David's saying the neck on the Tele build is awesome. Yeah, I just had it out. I'll bring it back out again. Maybe we can see a little bit better. Let me turn on one more light. See how that works. There we go. That's a lot better lighting. This guitar, it changes color every time I take different lighting. Like in the sun, it's super blue. It looks like it's kind of gray right now. The neck too. This is a roasted maple. They just started selling these in September. Fender, that is. And it feels just like a Player Series neck. Like it's got actually like the Pro Series too. Satin finish and really glossy front. And I just thought it looked really cool. It's kind of like, sort of looks like halfway between a maple color and a rosewood. Sort of like that in between. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know how it's going to look up. Cool. All right. I don't need all these lights on, but okay. So let me go back up there. 84 guitars. Favorite Tele you own? Honestly, I don't really have a favorite because the thing with me and the Teles, they're all different. Oh, sorry. That's the pop coming out. So I've built 3 of them. You can't see the 6th one there. I built 3 of them. I never pick the same pickup configuration. I always have, I want them all to sound different. So depending on what I'm playing or what I'm in the mood for, I'm planning on doing a video. I'm going to walk through all my Teles again and show what they are and how they compare, because they're all different. So I don't really have a favorite right now, which is okay. That means I play them all. None of them sit in a guitar case. All right. Cam Haynes is asking, is it worth buying a cheap guitar and upgrading parts, or buy a better new guitar? That's depends on, for me, it's all about the neck. So if you get a neck that's really nice and you can upgrade like the, sorry, one second. It would depend on the neck. And I guess depend on the parts too. That's kind of a tough question. It really depends on the guitar. So Joey's asking, still liking the Super Beetle. Yeah, it's still down there. That one. So the thing with that one is it's instant on. I'm not waiting for tubes to warm up. So if I just want a quick little practice, it's the one I'll go to because it's quicker to start up. I know the tube amps don't take that long, but it's just, it's just one less thing. Just pop it on and it's good. Yes, you need tea. I do need tea. Ed's asking, do you still like the Mighty Light practice amp? I do. I have it out on my couch when I'm not in here. Sometimes I can't get down. So I'm in my basement, and sometimes I can't get down here to play. So I'll bring one of my little amps, and it ends up being usually the Mighty Light BT upstairs, and with a wireless pack. I've got an X5 U2 wireless pack, and I'll practice on the couch or something. So yeah, black iced tea with lemon and sweet and low. I haven't tried that. Charlie W, I don't know if you just saw that. Yeah, I still have it. Mini Super Beetle. Rocker Robin, how close does the Fireball sound to the real Engel amp it copies? I have no idea because I didn't even know. So yeah, if you're just joining in, you know what? I'll take it out of the box to show it. They didn't even have it in the manual. It was so new when they shipped it out that it's an orange amp, and you can see on the little manual there, they only have six models. So now they have 7. It's nice packaging. So this is, where does it say the name? Oh, it's hard to read. The logo is kind of hidden in the top there. FB FireBrand. Yeah, it's really high gain. I did a demo video on it. It's not really my style of amp. That's not why I'm giving it away. I thought it'd be nice to give something away that I'm not playing that people might really like. And no real reason, but free stuff. Who doesn't want free stuff, right? I'll even pay for the shipping. A lot of people won't pay for the shipping, but I don't really care. It cost me $30 to mail it away. That's fine. It's not something I do every day. So sorry if I missed any questions. I'm just going to look up. Yeah. So I don't know how that amp actually compares to what it's copying. I asked Joyo because I didn't know what they were copying. And they said, yeah, it's do you say Engel or do you just say the letters ENGL? Anyways. Windows Media Player. What's the favorite non-tele you own? My Monoprice Strat clone. It's not even in the room here anymore, but it's sitting outside. Not outside the house, but outside the jam room. 84 guitars. Oh, sorry. Awesome Telly, Type-O Blue. Yeah. 84 guitars. Did you buy all the components new, and how much total? I think you're talking about this guitar, right? So in the video, I do mention it. The only thing I didn't buy new was the tuners. They were pulled off of my Pro Telly. I'm trying to point at it there. I wonder if, you know what, I might just turn on the lights because I think my camera's having trouble focusing. Yeah, so everything else I bought new. and put that together. And there's a breakdown in the video. Pretty sure in the description of that video, I have all the parts listed where I got them. Let me see if I can grab it here. Shareable link. If you haven't seen that video, there you go. Go check it out. It's all there. I took a lot of time. I spent a lot of time doing the description and making sure I had all the parts listed and all the timestamps. Like I broke down all the parts as I was putting them together, and they're all the timestamps are individually, broken down so you can see that. So, all right. Hey, Janice, thanks for stopping by. Oh, Shane's saying, wish Australian houses had basements. Yeah, I guess they don't have them in a lot of warmer climates too. I know in the United States, I guess like California and a lot of places don't have basements. I'm not sure what the purpose is actually. I don't really know why they exist, but they do. I don't think there's a house in this neighborhood that doesn't have a basement. That's something I grew up with, so I don't know any different. I guess some places have crawl spaces or something, or I'm not really sure. But Mars County, thanks for showing how you built your jam room. Help me understand how I'll put mine together. Cool. Yeah, that was one of the first videos I did on this channel. It was one of the last. So we moved into this house in 2008, and it was completely unfinished. So we finished the rest of the basement, did like a rec room, like a home theater kind of thing. And I left this chunk unfinished because I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. And I wasn't doing YouTube. That wasn't the plan at all. I wanted something. The whole point of it was to be able to play guitar and sorry, and be able to play it like any time of the day. So 2011, I think I finished it. And yeah, I designed the room inside a room. I did a lot of research. I looked it up. I didn't want to just throw something together. I remember thinking years ago, you could just put carpets and like mattresses on the wall or something like that. And that's totally not what that would help with. That's for reverb. So actually, yeah, so I spent a lot of time. One of the main questions I get on the videos about the soundproofing is people are asking these little tiles on the wall. Is that all they need to do to get the soundproofing? I always mention, like, watch the video. I talk about it, but I correct them again. That's called, oh shoot, I can't remember right now. It's acoustic treatment. That's what it is. It's not soundproofing. So these tiles, and I don't really know if I set them up correctly, but the idea is it's like anything. If you're in a house or in a room, like when you're just moving into a place, you get all this echo until you start putting stuff in the room, like couches and paintings on the walls and stuff like that. So that's basically what these are doing. They're just trapping and catching sound. That camera is not doing very well. I don't know what it's doing. I don't think having the light on is helping or not. Oh, you know what? I'm going to show off the paintings. Yeah, I didn't really plan this part, but let me just check a couple more questions. I'm going to show off the pop culture paintings. I did a video on those, but oh, somebody's saying in Florida, no basements either. Yeah, so that's another place, warm place, right? Okay. Got 30 people watching. Oh, if you haven't, I mentioned earlier, I'm like 20 subscribers away from 10,000. So if you're not a subscriber and somehow you're watching this, I don't know. Usually it's subscribers that would be watching this, but if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Get me to that 10K. It doesn't do anything, but it's just cool to get five. Actually, no, it'll say 10K now. I don't think it'll show the full. YouTube did a thing where they truncate the number, so you don't see the full number of subscribers. Okay. Hey, Dale Palmer, how you doing? All right. Dan Hall, good evening, Lando. Can you go through your thought process around selling your Les Paul? the blue Epiphone, right? My thought process was, when did I sell that? I wasn't playing it. What did I end up buying? I always sell something. So I sold that. I also sold I had a standard Strat HSS 2017. It was before the Player Series came out. I sold that. I wasn't playing that. And it was to buy, I'm pretty sure it was to buy the AC-15. So if stuff disappears from my collection, it's usually to fund something else. That's usually how it goes. For me, anyways. Okay. BJ Fornash, he remembers those paintings. So yeah, I got them, 4 of them. I'm going to bring out each one because they're really cool. If you haven't seen them, check out Shane's channel too. He's had more of the artwork. Pop Culture. I got to get the name right. Pop Culture. Shane, if you're still there, if you remember the name, I have it in the video and everything, but too many names of everything. I can't remember everything. Okay, let me grab the first one here. These are really cool. So this guy's I guess you'd say graphic designer or artist or something. And these are prints that he does. So this is a David Bowie Supro dual tone, I think. So cool. I still haven't hung them up on the wall. I just have them kind of in different spots. It's really nice. I got to check something here on this camera. Hold on one sec. I'm worried that if I go and look at the settings on the camera, it's going to cut out because I've had that happen before. You know what? I'll just leave it. Okay, that's one. Try not to drop these because these are glass frames. This is Queen fans will know who that is. Pretty cool. If anybody's ever watched, yeah, you can kind of see them there, all the switches. If you've seen Brian May describe the switching on this guitar, it's not a guitar I'd be interested in. It's too confusing. It's kind of like a Jazzmaster or something with all the knobs, or not all the knobs, but all the switching to do series and parallel and just, I don't have time for that. I think that's why I like tellies. All right, number 3 of 4. I believe this is Rolling Stones, right? Keith, got the, yeah, that's his hands. It's got to be. Except that's supposed to be a humbucker. Okay, and last one. A bit more modern. That's Airline. Jack White, I think. Pretty sure. So those are cool. Those are really cool. Those are sent to me. It's too, like, I did a video on it. It's too bad the video got like 200 views. Nobody even looked at it. Really nice stuff. You should check them out. All right. Let's see here. In Texas, it's the clay. I think we're talking about basements. I'm just scrolling back up. Oh, Dustin. Talking about small amps, and my videos helped him out a lot. Okay, cool. That's awesome. That's some of my most popular videos. The little mini amps that I did early on, I still do them. And the reason I did those is because they were super cheap and I could buy them. I was just buying them out of pocket, right? Like you can spend $30, do a bunch of videos comparing them. And yeah, they're cool. I like those little mini amps. Not all of them. Some of them are terrible. And the ones that are terrible, I think those videos early on, I didn't really, it wasn't like opinion-based videos or anything. I didn't really talk about them. I just kind of did an A/B sound demo, and whatever you heard that sounded better to you is what was the better amp, right? All right. Oh, I just lost it. Sorry, this has been asked, but have you tried out the Ultra Tele yet? No, that's Jimmy Newton asking. I haven't been in a music store. And when did those come out? Early November? I guess I haven't been to a music store in a while. So I'd like to try one out. Morris County, how can I get a chance to get the Joyo amp? Yeah, there is. I will grab the link again. No, I won't grab the link. Just go to my YouTube channel, click on the community tab, and there's a post where I talk about giving it away on December 31st, which is less than 2 weeks away. Just comment on that post, and that's it. And I'm going to take all those entries and just randomly pick one. That's it. I'll send it. Robert Clark saying, haha, settings cut you off. Yeah, I'm not big. Yeah, totally. Because that's the reason I had the boss Katana. If I say Katana, people freak out. I say Mario. You know, Super Mario Brothers? People say Mario, but I say Mario. So anyways, boss Katana, I sold that. And the reason was too many options. I'd turn it on and I'd play with the knobs, fiddle with the knobs, and never end up really playing it. And then I sold it to buy, I can't remember, something else. Robert Clark, hope all is well, bud. Yep. Hey, Terry, how's it going? Picks, those guitar were sent to me by the artist. Sorry, I just lost it there. Ed's asking, do you have any tellies with 5-way switching? No, I don't. I don't think I've ever played one with 5-way switching. All right. Oh, Dale's saying his first electric guitar was a used Jaguar. Yeah, the Jaguars, the Mustangs, and some of the Jazz Masters. I'm not interested in them because of all the switches on them. Same thing. All right. So, my 10 minutes behind the comments, probably. Let's see where we are. Where are we? I'm looking at, no, I think I'm okay. I'm just really slow. Or Shane, you're just saying your internet's that slow. It's that bad. Yeah, I'm always behind on the comments. I'm really losing my voice now too. So yeah, a couple, if you just joined, a couple highlights in the past couple days, actually, just top 5 million views, which is kind of, if you look at other channels, it's kind of out of whack with, I think I have a lot of views for the number of subscribers I have, which is just about to hit 10,000. And I've noticed that for a while. I think, Shane, you kind of have the same thing. You got so many views compared relative to the number of subscribers you have. If you look at some big channels, I'll go look at some big channels. They'll have like 50,000 subscribers and they'll have like 5 million views or something similar to what I have. So it's interesting, right? Every channel's different, but yeah. So yeah, I'd say, just thinking about gear in general, kind of slowed down. Really happy with what I have now. I didn't plan, like when I started this channel 3 years ago, I had a variety of guitars. I didn't plan to go all telly. That kind of just evolved over the past year and a half, maybe. Or it's kind of now. It's just, yeah, I got like 6 Telecasters. I still have a Strat, a Monoprice clone, if I ever want to get a Strat sound. But actually, it's kind of interesting. This one, if anybody's played Twisted Telly pickups, the neck pickup is known to be very glassy and supposed to be Strat-like, and that's in the description of the pickups. I didn't look at the description when I bought them. I just always wanted something different. It's a custom shop pickup, so I have the what's it, Texas special in one of my other guitars. So I didn't want the same one. So yeah, it's cool. So yeah, they all sound different. And that's the cool thing. They all, not all of them, but some of them have different neck profiles. Obviously, I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to do the same color on each one. I want different. It becomes sort of a collection of colors and styles, and it's more than just about the guitar. It's like, at least I think so. Anyways, I'm kind of actually behind on videos right now. I've slowed down in the past couple of months. I've got a bunch that I'm working on, but I haven't really spent too much time on. But so I will have some new stuff coming up, probably in, I'd say, I got a couple weeks off at Christmas, so I'm probably going to get a bunch of videos done then. So that's cool. Take a look at the comments. I wasn't looking. Hank Hill from King of the Hill is asking, what's the #1 perk thing that you enjoy about being a YouTube guitarist? #1 thing? Not really sure. Like, I'm not a, I don't know. That's a tough question. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I have to think about that. Terry's saying less than 200 away from, no, I'm like 20 away from 10,000. Oh yeah. See, you don't see the exact number. So last time I checked, I can see the exact number. I'm like 98, or sorry, 9,880 or something. I don't know. It's hard to see now these days because Social Blade, if you've ever seen that site, it used to have like real-time sub counts, and they got rid of that because YouTube's API changed. So you can't actually see that. So I could hit 10,000 any minute, or not any minute, but probably in the next day or so. Hank saying, it's cool that you stayed true to yourself about all the Tele thing. Yeah, I really tried to like other guitars, and you can get so many different sounds from Teles. Like I got that Pro Tele's got shawbuckers. I've got one that's got lace sensors. I got all different kinds of single coils. I can get any tone. I've got the wide range humbuckers. They all sound different. So I mean, like if I want a high gain sound, I use the lace sensors. I want the single coil, noisy, kind of scratchy stuff, I use these guys. If I want like a Les Paul kind of thing, I can get that with the wide range humbuckers or the shawbuckers. So there's so many options. It's like, and I like the style. I like the neck. I just like everything about them. So, and they're simple. Chris Manley, your stop motion intros are worth the sub. Thanks. That's what I was hoping when I made. I've done those for a while. I think they've gotten a lot better too. I've figured out better ways to make them smoother. I wasn't doing, so I do 30 frames per second. So each frame is one click, and then I move it, and then I click, and then I move it. And so like, if you do the quick math, 2 seconds is like 60 frames. It takes a long time, right, to do one of those little intros. It doesn't take me a ton of time, and usually it's just most of them are just unboxings, which I think it's more interesting to see it that way. Kind of silly too at the same time. It's kind of like a Monty Python sort of, I guess, vibe. I don't know. BJ is saying twisted Tele pickups are stratish in sound for sure. That's my glass. If I had to describe this Tele, it's my glassiest Tele, if that's a term I can use that makes any sense. You know what I mean, right? Strats are glassy. Oh, any non-Teles on the list for 2020? Got to try Flying V. Devil. No, I don't have any guitars on. You know what? It's crazy, but yeah, I shouldn't even really. So I did a live premiere when I did this video, and so it was like an hour long, right? Because the video is like 50 minutes or something. As we were doing that live chat, I was actually looking there's a site called the Stratosphere in the States. Some people might know what it is. They sell, I think they buy guitars in bulk or something, and then they rip them apart and sell the parts, probably for a little bit more to make a profit. So that's where I got the body for that one. I was looking up tele bodies during that video. I was looking at green ones because I'm like, I need a green one now. I'm like, and then I was like, what am I doing? I don't need more guitars. So I'll probably build a green one soon. With I was looking at the I was looking at necks too. Fender has a roasted maple, I think it's Pau Ferro fretboard. I don't think they do a rosewood, but anyways. Yeah, I've already thought of stuff for another one. Why? And I've seen a lot of people comment on other people having a lot of guitars. They're like, why do you need all those guitars? What do you do with them? I actually play all of them. The one that gets played the least is that one because it's 10 pounds. It's just uncomfortable. That's all. But yeah, I try to go through all of them every week for sure. But yeah, Flying V. I don't know. Hank, that's like 120 away, isn't it? Or am I crazy? What number did I say? You know what? Did I say 9880? Let me go check what it is now. Thing is, it's not real time, so I can't necessarily see. I'm talking about subscribers. What do I see here? Oh, sorry. 9,980. Yeah. I said probably 880. I don't know. Losing my voice and my mind. P90 telly, Terry's saying. That's, you know what? I looked up actual tellies that are made by Fender that have P90s. There was one. I think it was called like a Ted Atkins or something. Telly P90. I didn't like it. I can't remember. It had an F hole, which I'm also not a fan of in tellies. I just like saying F hole. But hey, did anybody see that post? I reposted on Instagram. Fender Custom Shop. They made a double neck telly. It looks disgusting. It's horrible. It's a 12 string and then a regular 6 string. And the 12 string's got the curved headstock that looks like a hockey stick. Hey, Dan Ons. I don't know what that means. Fave local beer. Coors Light, probably. All right. Charlie's saying, I like the MFD pickups on the G&L tellies. I've never played a G&L. And further, they look similar, but they're pretty different, right? Yep. Arvin Gaunt, those mono prices are decent guitars. Did you do any mods to yours? Yeah. If you go on my channel and look back, you'd have to go back to like almost the beginning, like early 2016. I did a Strat. It was called a California Classic. They don't sell that model anymore. They had like a Telly and a Strat that were pretty much complete ripoffs of the Fender models. Like they're pretty much, you could buy the parts for Fender and they would fit. Unlike some Squires that don't fit, they would actually fit. So I modded out the Strat. I took out the pickups and I put in lace sensor pickups. A value pack or a classic pack, I think. So it's like I think it's a red lace sensor in the bridge, blue in the neck, and then maybe a silver in the middle. I forget exactly what it was, but yeah. But yeah, the neck on that thing is really good. The frets weren't sharp. The whole guitar was really cool. And it was 69 US, I think, something like that. All right, what I miss here? Metal Theater 123. Hey, Landon, from the big town of Iroquois Falls. Okay, cool. I know of that town. I'm from a town called Kirkland Lake, so I think it's pretty close to that in Northern Ontario. Oh, Shane's saying I can see the real count on my dashboard. Let me go check that. I think I did see the real count, but let me see. Oh, yeah. Where am I? are you not seeing it here? Yeah, 99.80. That's what it's saying still. Okay, that's cool. So I'll probably in a couple days. Let's have a good day. Dale. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. Let me see here. Jim Adkins. That's right. 84 Guitars is saying the Jim Adkins Tele has P90s. I think it's the only one they sell that's. It's like it looks like it's like a dark red color. And it's got an F hole and black P90s. So I was kind of looking at it for a little bit, but then no. Dale tries to play all his guitars too. That's good. So do I. Let's see here. Jason W. Thanks for, never caught a live stream before. Lando reminds me of Paul Rudd. Hope that doesn't offend him. I like Paul Rudd a lot. He's really cool. So no, that's a compliment for sure. He's a good, I just like him in anything he's in, comedy or serious or, yeah. All right. What time we got? Oh, we've been going for almost an hour here. I don't really have a schedule. Just kind of see how it goes. Joey Kelly. Trogley did a great video on that semi-hollow P90 Tele. Okay. Dale's asking, have you done a lot of modding on guitars? Well, I guess not a lot, but yeah, usually when I guess a little bit. I'd say not a ton, but enough that I'm comfortable with doing soldering and I can do setups that I like. I think that's important. That's kind of like a trial and error thing. I've mainly done pickup mods and I've done a few Obsidian Wire. This is actually another one here. I have a bass guitar that I don't play very much, but it's got a hat on the headstock. I just got to take that off. This is a Squire 77 jazz bass. So I use this for like backing tracks when I do backing tracks, when I'm once in a while doing backing tracks. This was not the original pickups. These are, it's hard to see there, but noiseless. And it's got an Obsidian Wire kit underneath. Yeah, so I modded all that out. I think I changed the bridge and the tuners as well. I did that video a couple years ago, so I can't remember exactly now. But all right, I got this hat, so I might as well wear it. That's a hat. All right. I lost my spot where I was looking. What was I talking about? Modding. A lot of modding. So not too much. Enough. Yeah. Ernest saying there's a town. There is a town in North Ontario. There's a lot of towns. There's a lot of lakes. If anybody's ever been to Northern Ontario, you know what I'm talking about. Well, you can't even see what that hat is. It's just a black hat. It's a Fender trucker hat. All right. Yeah, that bass is really nice. That was like $400. It's a Squire. I think it's a vintage modified. Pretty sure it was around $400. It's really, really nice. It's got like an inlay on the neck. Yeah, I'm not a bassist at all. I'm hardly a guitarist, but I can slap at a bass. That's a Paul Rudd joke, if you don't know that one. All right. Yeah, you know what? I haven't mentioned it in a little while, but I'll mention it again in case anybody's just joined. Free amp. All you got to do is comment on my community tab. Go to my Facebook. Oh, what am I saying? Time is it? I'm losing my mind. Go to my YouTube channel. There's a community tab. You can't see it if you're on iOS for some reason. The community tab doesn't work. been saying for a while, because I have Android, I have iPad, I have desktop. I use them all, so I check them all out. It's saying it's not available. So maybe people aren't seeing that. So use the desktop and go there and look for the post about this amp and just leave a comment. And then I'm going to pick somebody on New Year's Eve day. No. Yeah, New Year's Eve day, 31st. Randomly pick somebody. The only problem I have with picking somebody from the comments is I've done a contest like that before, and I picked somebody and I said, hey, you won. Look, I replied to the comment. I said, just, contact me. The person didn't respond for like a week. I'd eventually pick 2 other people because nobody was responding. So that's the one thing YouTube is kind of lacking. They don't have a messaging system to contact people. So that's why originally I was using Instagram or Facebook, but then there's a lot of people that hate Instagram and Facebook and they won't use it. So it's like, you can't win. So I don't know, trying it again. Yeah. Oh, that hat. I actually did a video review of that hat. If you want to see something stupid, go look at my channel for a hat demo. I don't know. I don't remember what I was doing. That's the thing. A lot of the videos I do, I think up. I'm like, that'll be a funny thing to do. And then I make the video and then nobody watches it. But I laughed for 2 seconds making it. I don't know. Man, I'm really losing my voice. So we got like 30 people watching. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions about anything in this room that's not related to, has to be related to Telecasters though, because I don't know anything else. How does this, actually I'll ask you guys, how does this microphone sound? This is a new microphone. I'm gonna try to pick it up and not make too much noise. I'm going to be doing a demo on this microphone. It's a really cool microphone. You're probably not hearing me anymore. It's actually an audio interface. It's got, you see on the back there, you can plug in a guitar and headphones and you can record. So it's USB. You can record guitar and vocals at the same time. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to work on a demo for that. I'll demo doing that, and it's got a bunch of different features that I've never seen on a microphone before. So that's from Samsung. It's kind of cool. You can, it's got a mute. I just muted it out. So yeah, seems like a nice mic. If anybody knows anything about mics, it's actually got 3 settings. It's got a figure 8, a cardioid, and an omni, and you can switch between them. So I'm really curious how that's going to sound for recording like in the room sounds and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah. So I think I'm going to wrap it up in a few minutes. I'll go about an hour. My voice is just like shot. I've been, I hate when people talk about they've been sick or whatever, but I've been fighting a cough for like, I don't know, 10 years or something. No, like a month. It's been ridiculous. That's what happens this time of year, right? People get sick. People get colds. They get the flus. And you know what? I never really looked that up before. This isn't about guitars or anything like that, but I'm like, why do people get sick in the winter so much? And I thought it was because, everybody's closed in and indoors. And what I read, I don't know how true this is, but viruses and bacteria and all that stuff, they don't like heat. So like we get hot summers here, so it kills it. And then dry, and they don't like moisture too. So dry air and coldness is good for them. So yeah. So yeah, it has to do with the weather, basically. Yeah. Hey, got somebody here. Yeah, mute works. Thanks, David. That's good though. No, it is, honestly, that's a cool feature. Because then I can, you didn't hear those swears at all. I didn't really swear, but feed up guy, have you tried out the hybrid telly that has a Stratocaster pickguard and pickups? I don't know that one. Hybrid telly that has a Stratocaster pickguard. I'm trying to think if I've seen that. Is that one of the what do they call that? The alternate universe or something? That series Fender did. Is that what you're talking about? Let me know. Dustin, I thought it was because kids went to school and spread it around. That's part of it too. I have kids. I got 3 kids. They pick up. I think they get sicker easier or something. So they spread it around more. So yeah. So I think I'm caught up here on the chat. 84 guitars. Yeah. 84 guitars saying John's back in Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, I saw that. I think that was in the news yesterday. John. That's one of those names. Frusciante, is that how you say his name? Sometimes you see these names in writing and you don't really hear how they're said. That's one of those things. I used to like Chili Peppers a long time ago. I haven't really followed them. I don't even know who the guitarist was that just left. Like if you told me, so I don't know. It's not big news to me because I just really haven't followed them. So, but I guess that's a cool thing for them. Andrew Stevens. Hey, Shane and Lando just tuned in. Cool. Thanks, Andrew. Best music news ever. So what has he been doing these past? I don't even know how long he's been gone. I'd say the last Chili Peppers album I remember was Stadium Arcadium. I think he was on that one. That's like 2006, right? Frusciante. Terry's saying there's alternate universe Strat Telly, also one in modern player series called the Nashville Telecaster. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll go a couple more minutes here. If you guys got any more questions or anything, I'm out. Let me I wrote down a couple of things here. I just want to see if I mentioned them. I try to keep this pretty informal. Okay. Yeah. So point of this video was kind of like a 2019 in review. I don't have too much new gear that I've gone through this year. So my favorite stuff the past year has to be, I just lost my video feed. Where am I? Amp and guitar. Like I said, I haven't gone through too much stuff. I haven't played too many new things. This amp isn't new, but it's new to me, the AC15CH. I've been a big fan of AC15s. I had the C1 a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. I sold that. And then I always wanted to get one back, but I don't know. Then when I saw that one it's got an attenuator. So you can cut the power down from 15. It's got 3 settings. It's got 15 watts, which is the normal, 1.5 watts, and I always forget the last one. It's like 0.6 or something like that, something stupid. So I usually keep it at the 1.5 watt when I'm in here with the doors closed. If I have the doors open, I play at the 15, but really cool to have that. I really like that. That's a really good selling feature. And it has the reverb tank in it too. It's a real reverb tank. I think they should add the attenuator to all the amps. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they just added it to the AC30 and AC15 heads. But so yeah, for amp, that's my favorite amp this year, and it's pretty much the only new amp I've played this year. So it kind of wins by default. And favorite guitar is I don't know. It's tough. I'm saying this one here because I just built it, so it's fresh and new. They'll sing, you would know if the new involved Radiohead. Oh yeah, if there was any news. Okay, if there was any Radiohead news, I'd probably know about that. Yeah. Shane's asking, how is the Mac Mini coping with the editing? Really good. Really good. Yeah, I use a Mac Mini. And if you guys don't know, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Lando 27 Tech. And I've done a few videos on there, kind of just starting that up. And I got a Mac Mini. And one of the videos was I upgraded the RAM. And Apple doesn't want you to upgrade the RAM. They want you to pay them a ridiculous amount of money to do something that you can just do on your own. So I upgraded the RAM in it from 8 gigs to 32 gigs. They wanted to charge $700 for that, and I paid $150 to do it myself. Just had to figure out how to open it. Wasn't too hard. And I got an external GPU for it as well. So that helps with the editing. So yeah, it's been great. It's a nice little system. Hank's asking, have you ever played a Gym Root Telecaster? No, I haven't. Somebody that, if you guys haven't heard of Agafish, Hunter, he's got a YouTube channel, and I think he's got a few videos. He's played, I don't know if there's a Squire model or if I think there's a Fender model and maybe a Squire model, but I think they're active pickups in that, right? Yeah. All right. We'll go a couple more minutes. One more, maybe a couple more questions. Andrew Stevens, did I see that we were giving away a Joyo amp? Yes. Last time, I'll mention it one more time. Go to my YouTube channel and go to the community tab, and there's a post, and it's a link to the video, the review video for this, and just comment on that post. You don't even have to go to the video and comment on that, just the post. And I'm just going to randomly pick somebody on December 31st and send this out to anywhere. Doesn't matter where you live. And last time I checked, only like 21 people had entered. So the odds of winning are pretty good. And the amp was played once in that video, maybe a couple other times when I was trying it out. But basically it's like buying a brand new or getting a brand new amp that's just been unboxed once. So yeah. Hank is saying, yeah, they have EMGs in them. Cool. Yeah, Agafish. That's the name. You got it there. He does a lot of guitar, mainly guitar demos. Like, yeah, pretty cool channel. All right. We're looking at 11:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm surprised my voice is actually still, I'm surprised I'm able to talk right now. I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. I guess it doesn't help when you drink diet pop. It's diuretic. It's making me dehydrated, losing my voice. And I'm fighting a thing. Anyways, cool. All right. So yeah, 2019. We're going to be going into the 20s. That's pretty cool to say. You can say you grew up in the 20s. Sounds like you're talking like old school stuff. Like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. So yeah, this year, it's been a good year. Kind of been on a slow but steady growth, and it's been good. I'll continue to do this because I enjoy it. And YouTube seems to still be a good platform for this kind of stuff. There really doesn't seem to be any other competition for long videos. So it's fun. I like to do it. And yeah. The day I don't have fun making videos is probably when I'd stop making videos. I'll always like guitar stuff because I liked this stuff before I started YouTube. So it's just, yeah. All right. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm talking like I'm making a video. I always say the same thing. So play guitar and have fun. I'll see you in the next video. I'm talking like a scripted faker. Okay, no, seriously, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I don't do too many of these live streams just because I don't know. I did a bunch earlier in the year. I think since I've upgraded my system, it's actually running a lot better. I think the stream is going pretty well. I might do a few more of these, or maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, Shane, thanks for keeping all the. There's no trolls in here. But yeah. All right, everybody, have a good night. That's going to be it for now. If you haven't already, last time, go enter that contest. Somebody's going to win that Joyo amp on New Year's Eve. And then I can get it mailed out. Probably not the next day, but that's it. Cool. All right. Take care.